What's up, everybody? We're making homemade habanero ketchup. Really easy to make, and I literally put it on everything. So start with your fresh tomatoes, give them a good wash, pop them in the blender. Once your tomatoes are blended up, put that aside, peel some garlic. And now for the heat, grab your habanero peppers. I'm using 4 habanero peppers. If you want it spicier, grab some more. If you want it less spicy, just use less. And we're using the whole habanero pepper here. Just take the stem off, pop it in the blender. Just to be safe, make sure you wash your hands when you're done. Even though we're not opening up the peppers, you don't want to get this stuff in your eyes. Pop in your garlic. I'm going to grab some onion powder, a little bit of allspice, and a little bit of clove. Gives it a nice spice to the habanero ketchup. Some ground mustard, and some turmeric. The reason I add the turmeric is that gives it a nice color. A little bit of salt and honey. You could use sugar if you'd like. And to thicken it up like ketchup, put in some cornstarch. Fresh cracked pepper. Give that a good blend. Now that everything's blended for this habanero ketchup, just going to add this to a pot here and add my cider vinegar. But any vinegar will do. I'm just going to put this on the stove here, and we're going to bring this to a simmer. It's going to kill any bacteria and make it last much longer in the fridge. Let that go about 10-15 minutes. It's going to start to thicken up like this. I want it a little thicker so it's more like a ketchup consistency. So I'm just going to grab a slurry here, which is cornstarch dissolved with water. I'm going to add that in there, and it's going to thicken up more. Just let this boil about another minute or so. That's perfect, and it's going to thicken up more as it cools down in the fridge. I'm going to take all my bottling equipment here, make sure it's sanitized, pop it in the dishwasher unsanitized, or you can put it in the oven at 220 degrees for 15 minutes or so. Once that's ready to go, I'm going to add this to a smaller pot so it's easier to add to my bottles. We can finish this up. Just give it a final taste test and see if you have to adjust the seasoning. It's great on burgers, or to put on my eggs in the morning. Makes a really good glaze for meatloaf. I gave a few bottles to my brother-in-law as a gift. He used it as a wing sauce, and that turned out to be a really great idea. So make this habanero ketchup. Don't forget to subscribe for more recipes.